Welcome to Uvini and Uvin's wedding ceremony, held in beautiful Dandenong Ranges. It was great to hear the Sri Lankan drums echoing in this romantic venue. They wanted to share their wedding vows closer to nature, and the cultural portion was held in a beautiful garden area. Cultural celebrant was engineer Vijaya Karanasina.
Definitely not. You know, he's a bad boy, isn't he?
Speaking of bad boys, I just want to go back in time a little bit. It was around 5 years ago, correct me if I'm wrong, that this couple first got together. It took them a little while before they wanted to tell Ami and Dagi that they were going out. But what they didn't know was that Ami and Dagi already suspected something was up for weeks. And this is because they were suspicious of a certain blue racing car that suddenly started parking in the vicinity of the house. Not once or twice, but very frequently. So, Ami and Dagi appointed Darindu and me, their trusty spies, to find out who this bad boy was who owns this badass these two people have basically the same name. It turns out that they were named by the same village elder in Sri Lanka. So the stars might have lined up on the night they were born, but also Uvin's dad misspelled his name on his birth certificate. So I guess you can call it babe. Another thing, Uvini told Ami and Dadi that she meant Uvin through some uni friends. But when we really asked how they met, well, you all heard what Shahara said. I guess if you count Tinder and Dick Smith, your average uni friends, that's definitely true. For those of you who didn't know, a few years back, young Uvini had met young Uvin while he was working at Dick Smith. He refused to sell Uvini an Apple MacBook because he hated Apple. What a memorable first impression that he had. Though I'm sure Dick Smith wouldn't agree so. Fast forward until now. It's clear that these two were meant for each other. I mean, they're just about the only two London people who actually turn up to things on time. So I won't stress you all out if I keep talking over time. We'll have entrees to be served shortly. So I want to congratulate you two. Congratulations, Uvini and Uvin.
Hello everyone. As you know, I'm Uvini's sister, Uvini's sister-in-law, Uvani. I know, it sounds like echoing. Now, I rarely talk or share my feelings, but this is particularly hard because I literally have to share mushy things in front of 200 or so people. However, I will try today because I feel like I need to. First of all, my brother doesn't talk much at home and he was always happy. Although he is the silent type, always overshadowed by me, I could see that he's emotionally invested in whatever he cares about. I guess being a big brother to a weird-ass sister might have brought a lot of responsibility that I might have not appreciated. And looking back with all the things he do, he puts so much value in me. And he's always kind of illogical, which is super annoying. Sometimes I even get surprised by the things I learn from him, especially when I look back at our childhood. Here comes mine. What I learned from him is fight for what you like and defend it even if it's about a sponge that lives under the skin. All in all, he's a good brother, even if he's weird, and I'm glad he's surrounded by people who support his weirdness. Like his addiction to bike riding. Like this man's gone every weekend. Now, Uvini, my lovely sister-in-law, the first time I was introduced to was so wacky. It's like the best introduction to what she was getting herself into. One day out of the blue, my brother messaged me sharing a link to her Instagram account. And he asked me, "She look pretty?" question mark. And if you don't know me well, I mainly run on that brain cell all the time if I'm not doing any university studies or anything like that. And so I just thought, why? Why are you asking this? I'm not a people person. And I just followed her out of curiosity without knowing anything about it. I mean, the man legit sent me a link to her account. And Uvini being so sweet followed me back. So I thought, wait, whoa, is this his way of introducing me to someone he likes? Whoa, the dude who plays Call of Duty and gives the vibe of sharing feelings is a distant concept at home. Is in love, and I'm like, whoa, what the heck? As if my brother didn't have any emotions. And Uvini is very level-headed compared to my brother. My brother gets so stressed, he just shits. And then Uvini has been there to help him out. I'm not going to go into those stories about my emotions, but I just wanted to say that I'm glad that Uvini is part of our family now. and along with the wonderful personalities and people that she has brought into our lives. And both of you keep being the dirty people you are. Live happily together. Nag him if you feel like he's being very logical, because understand, please. Unless you love that. And keep doing the meal and cute date plans that you guys do regularly. That's quite cute. I mean, you don't have to be perfect all the time, but good luck. Thank you.
You don't know me, my name is Narindu, and I'm Bride's brother. I'm going to apologize in advance for my lack of preparation. I just usually wrote these things down like overnight. So growing up together, I think we got along with each other very well compared to most siblings. We didn't really fight as many siblings would. And I totally give myself credit for that because I was a really easygoing brother. So in that way, she's very privileged and blessed. On the other hand, my parents were a bit more strict on her than they were to me. She couldn't really go out at night or things like that. And one of the reasons we got on very well is because we were into the same TV shows. So I watched all the chick flicks with my sister, like Gossip Girl, Vampire Diaries, things like that. I actually enjoyed it. However, the difference is when it comes to Vampire Diaries, my sister think they were real until she was in second year uni. So that's like 20 something years old. And she was walking around thinking that vampire could come and take her away. And I'm surprised no one has mentioned this so far. Because it's like well-known facts around the circle. So if you want any proof of that, you can contact my cousins because they have pages of chat logs where she's trying to justify that vampires are real. Having said all that, when we did fight, it was for some stupid reason. For example, there was some time when she used to steal my razor. Even after many times I told her not to, I would come across some mornings with some strange hair that was nothing on mine. But looking back, I understand, being a trans student, we are full of crap. We can't really do much about it. So between you two, I think your children will have just enough hair. So just take me to Uvin. I got to know Uvin through my mom, as you heard before. My mom knew that they were going out well before that they were official. And she was pretty much showing me off for not looking after my sister because she's hanging out with an Indian gangster who drives a blue race car. So me being like couldn't really bother to look after her. So I have better things to do. But every now and then I see his car across our street, not in front of our driveway or not in front of our house, but across the street. You would drop her off. However, ironically, I think they were trying to be discreet, but he would always drive his WRX, and when he drives that, the whole neighborhood knew that. It was same, like even my dog knew. So that was a cool effect to keep it discreet. And when my mom said Uvin is Indian gangster, in my mind I had really high expectation of him. Like, I was imagining him to be like, one of those guys running around in car, grey, light green, but they don't have uniform, things like that. But when I finally met Uvin in real life, I was very underwhelmed by the level of gangsterness he was far from a gangster that I ever knew. So if you don't know, in his spare time he takes photos, rides bikes, and sometimes off-roading. I mean, this doesn't tell me that he's a gangster. If anything, he lives in Brunswick and drinks coffee. However, I'm really glad that Uvini and Uvin because he's our resident handyman, photographer, tech guy, just everything that we are now. So Uvin also won my parents quite easily because Uvin is the type of guy that take the machine apart and put things back together just for fun. And my dad is the same, so they really like each other. They do those things quite a lot since Uvin comes to our family. However, unfortunately for my dad, Uvin doesn't drink. Well, not that we know of. So my dad always wanted someone who drinks, but on the other hand, his daughter-in-law definitely does drink. But the fact that he doesn't drink works well with my mom because my mom always wanted my sister to marry a guy that didn't drink and quite a bro. And there's other things that the other things that my parents like about Uvin that doesn't really have anything to do with Uvin, such as things like Uvin's parents are from the same town as my parents, literally like 2 kilometers away. And Uvin's grandparents and my grandparents sort of know each other, like they go to the same temple, things like that. And also, Uvin's dad is from Navy officer, and my dad was an Army officer. So they had something to talk about. So all these things only tell me that it's fate or it's an arranged marriage. I don't know, you can choose. So Uvin, I was going to finish off by giving you some tips to how to live with my sister, but I think it's a bit too late. You already have lived with her for a year. And I can really see that the stress is getting to you. Just last year you had her and now you don't. So all I can say is, best of luck for the future. However, seriously, if you do come across any issues or any advice, you can always reach out to me and Tara. I'll probably will direct you to Tara. But finally, I'd like to wish you all the best of luck and congratulations. Thank you.
Come in, friends. I would like to begin by thanking you on behalf of my wife and I for joining us today to celebrate our special day. Thanks to the wonderful time that was known as COVID lockdown, we have been looking forward to this day since 2020, when we officially tied the knot. So technically, welcome to our almost 1 year anniversary of our wedding. We have traveled near and far, risking your lives to COVID, and we are also grateful to see new faces today. Today would not be possible without our families and all our friends. We truly are humbled by the show of love, support that we have received not just today, but also over the last 2 years. So many of you have helped with various aspects of the planning, and I can say this wedding would not have been nearly as beautiful or as organized without your help. Special thanks to all the aunties and uncles for helping us with the cake wrapping. Really appreciate all of you taking time out of your day to help us with even the finest detail. We also like to thank our MCs tonight, Tara and Shahara. Thank you so much for taking on the task of making sure the day runs smoothly. You guys are doing a stellar job of keeping these big celebrations under control.
To our bridal party, girls, you're all looking stunning tonight, and boys, you couldn't be more dapper. Uvin and I would like to thank each of you for being there for us throughout our lives, especially during the last 2 years dealing with our never-ending changes. We are forever grateful for your friendship and appreciate all of you. To my parents, Ami and Auntie, thank you for everything. Since the beginning, I have been surrounded by your love and support. Past few weeks, you have gone above and beyond. Tati worked tirelessly every day after work to build a pool room, which you also today. And Ami made this have sacrificed so much for us, for my brother and I, coming to Australia, starting all over again, just to provide a better future for us. You have always expressed the desire for me to lead a happy and full life, and I could not be happier than I am at this moment. Thank you for loving me endlessly. You have made me the person I am today, and there is a special place in my heart for you always. I love you both so much. To my brother and sister-in-law, thank you for being there for us from the beginning, and thanks for letting us both feel with you guys all the time. Also, thanks for bringing up this cutest little nephew, Isaiah. Just FYI, we are not available to babysit. To my new in-laws, I feel so blessed to be joining such a wonderful family. Again, an amazing younger sister, an incredible father and mother-in-law. Thank you for welcoming me with the warmest open arms and giving me such a large part of yours. You have raised an incredible man. I now understand what it must have been like to bring up Uvin. Past year has taught me that it takes a village to cook for Uvin. And I want to say thank you for making sure we are both well fed throughout this year. I promise to love him as you have and to care for him as you have.
To my new Ami and Tati, Aya and Aki, first, thanks for accepting me into your family as one of your own and making me feel like one of your own sons. From the first day I met you guys, you have shown nothing but kindness. Ami, you made sure every time I was around that I was well fed. Tati, you made sure I always looked after myself and always made me valued by asking for my ideas and input for your own projects around the house. Aya and Aki, you made sure I felt that I had people that I could always rely on by being there for anything. I look forward to the big family events and celebrations in the years to come. Special to be a part of our little nephew Isaiah's life and watch him grow up to do great things. But most of all I'm most grateful for allowing me to marry the love of my life, Uvini. I promise to take care of her and cherish her all days of my life. To my mom and dad, as cheesy as it sounds, truly words cannot describe the things you have done and given to me. To leave your life in Sri Lanka and come to a strange country and start life so that me and my sister can have a better life than you. I still remember the days when we used to work at the print shop every day after school. I may have been difficult rebelling not to, but little did I know what you guys were going through just so we could have a comfortable life. Without you guys, I will not be here. Having studied what I love, having met friends that are true, having the opportunity to do any hobby that I want, having to do what I truly love for work, and most of all, meet my dear beloved wife. For that, I am so grateful. And for my sister, what a wonderful woman you have come to be. To me, you will still be the little girl with the bold haircut, Drew, that always had a smile. Thanks for making our special day even more special by designing our wedding cards and design and artwork. If it wasn't for her, none of you would be here. Not only that, but being there for my wife all the time. And most of all, thanks for being the greatest sister and brother could have had.
To my husband, what a journey we have been through. I never thought that I would meet my husband from swiping right. I'm so happy that I did. Since then, we have been on so many adventures together, from Sri Lanka to beautiful mountains in New Zealand, where you popped the question almost 2 years ago, to standing here today as your wife. You're my best friend and the love of my life. Thank you for coping it with every one of my mood swings in getting here. Today has been a long time coming, and it has been a perfect day, celebrating our love with family and friends. You continue to be so supportive of me and make me laugh every day, no matter how I'm feeling, and for that, I want to thank you. I'm so proud to call you my husband, and I can't wait to continue to share our life with you. I love you.
Finally, I would like to thank myself.
That's right.
Finding this beautiful girl and making her my wife. all jokes aside, Uvini, I am proud to call you my wife today. Oh, for the past year as well. You have given me back my sanity that I was losing before you. You have the kindest heart even when someone is not treating you right. Don't you worry, now I'm here to make sure that they treat you the way you deserve to be treated. Even though you still believe in vampires and need floaties to swim and can only ride a bike on a flat ground, you still have the fire inside you to do daring challenges. I look forward to those adventures in our life together. By the time we attempted to do a 6-hour hike and then hitchhike back to the town in the foreign land. Lastly, today would not have been possible without you. As all of you here know today, no, I am not the one to arrange big celebrations or even small ones. What you see today, this beautiful wedding, is all meticulously done by her. So big thanks to my wife for making this special day even more beautiful. I love you to the moon and back, and I look forward to life filled with laughter, joy as much as possible. A toast to a life filled with challenges, laughter, with memories to be cherished for a lifetime. Thank you.
Now I want to call on Sandy. If you could escort your daughter Uvini onto the dance floor. And together they will do a father-daughter dance. Everyone, you can gather around the dance floor to come a bit closer.
Guys, that is the car. Interesting. Next we have a message from two friends in Sri Lanka. Listen to them.
Shahan, this is take 100 and what?
43.
Mage ammo. Okay, so hi guys.
So I'm Shehan.
And I'm Pamod.
So,
So for those who don't
know
know us, we know Uvin since grade 1, day 1 in school.
Yes, so we have been in the same class, Uvin and myself. We were the same class, 1F in school, and then most of the time we share the same school van as well.
Most of the time, yes,
Most of
that's
the
where
time.
I met you and Uvin as well.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
so I think most of the time when we were young, we used to spend time together, waiting for school vans near the primary
Private
gates.
dates, yes.
Like we used to play around. Uvin used
අර හැකරල්ල scene එක කියන්නේ.
Uvin had this thing where he loved to හැකරල්ලෝ අල්ලලා එකතු කරලා ගෙදර අරන් යනවා. He loved doing that. I don't know for what reasons, but he used to do that. I think.
We met up for chess also after school.
Yes, we played chess as well. So I think a lot of time together when we were young was spent together between the three of us. I think our families know each other,
Yeah.
right? So it was a very good childhood.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
knowing Uvin, a great guy, it's a privilege to know him. I think unfortunately,
I mean, it's funny that Uvin found an Uvini because it's sort of an uncommon name.
Yes, I think
So,
he had to travel all the way to the other world to
Yeah.
find Uvini.
Yeah.
Right? So I think Uvini we haven't met.
Yes.
I think
Hi, Uvini.
Hi Uvini. So I think you have met a great guy. Uvini is a very great guy, a smart person as well. I think
Yeah.
smartest among the three of us, right? So I think
Yeah, she's in safe hands with him.
you are in very good safe hands. So
Yeah.
I think we would like to wish you all the very best for your marriage
Yeah.
and
Congratulations from all of us in Sri Lanka.
Yes.
We wish you
all the very
Bless-
best and a very blessed
Blessed
life
life.
ahead.
and all the best for your future, guys.
See you.
Bye.